flow.
I don't have anything up right now, but let me.
Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Steph Perez, and I want to welcome you to our little hangout this evening. You're definitely entering a no-hype zone. Tonight is not about the hype. It's really just about sharing more about why we've chosen National Wealth Center as a vehicle for us. You're going to hear a little bit about our stories and really just have kind of just a down-to-earth night with you. Not a night, but, a little bit of time where you're going to get to learn more about us, learn about why we've chosen this particular financial vehicle, and, just be able to feel comfortable possibly with your decision to partner. Hold on one second.
Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Steph Perez, and I'm going to welcome you to
Give me one
our
second, guys.
little hangout this evening.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had two screens going on at one time. Promise you guys, anyone can do this kind of stuff. So, anyways, like I said, my name is Steph Perez, and I have my girl Lydia on here as well. Lydia, are you there? Do you want to say hello?
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Right now, we're going to be bouncing back and forth. We actually have someone else that should be joining us tonight as well. So if you see our screens go back and forth, I apologize for that. But you know what? I want to welcome you here, whether you were invited by myself, whether you were invited by Lydia, maybe you were invited by Jonathan, or maybe you were invited by, one of the other many members within the One Big Team community. We just want to welcome you here. We're going to share a lot of excitement. We're going to share a lot of conviction. We're going to share a lot of passion. And most importantly, you're going to learn more about our whys for why we do what we do, why we've chosen NWC as our financial vehicle of choice, why we choose to invest the hours of our day inside of our business. And you're going to learn a little bit more about our backgrounds as well, because I think you might find that very relevant to where you are right now and to your own personal journey. I think you're going to find that a lot of us have had failures, or maybe you might not have thought we would have failed, and you might find some very, very interesting facts behind the successes we've had as well. The whole purpose is really just to expose what we're doing as a team, expose our vision, expose our mission, and to just make more and more people aware of what we're doing as one big team, and to truly begin to rally people. Before we really get into anything, one of my big missions and one of my big visions behind One Big Team was, as I looked around on Facebook and I looked around online and I just looked around, within our local communities and our governments and the news and just all kinds of places, it's really sad that you just see division. You see people competing against each other. You see people lying to each other. You see people just really being about self. And no one's really rallying. People aren't rallying together to really lift people up and to help people win collectively. And so my vision behind One Big Team was that it wasn't about one person sitting on top making all the money, and not caring about the people underneath them. But One Big Team was all about rallying people with a really great opportunity that really does appeal to the masses, but also gives people an incredible amount of leverage to even build $1 million a year business if they want to. There's not too many businesses out there that really appeal to the masses, but also give you that really, really big leverage. So for me, to be honest with you, I hate to use the term, I found my home, but I've been approached with so many different things over the past couple of weeks, and I've literally said no, because I really feel like what I have my hands on within NWC, I don't really need anything else. I shot a video about a week ago, and I talked about how people a lot of times will have multiple income streams because they can't find what they're looking for in one opportunity. And I know that's been the case for me before. And for once, I feel like I have everything that I really need within one opportunity. Able to help someone get started in business at a very, very low cost, which we'll talk about that in just a little bit. So literally, able to help people get started in their own home business for less than $50. We have recurring income, so we're able to begin building recurring income right from the beginning, and we have the ability to leverage higher levels within our business. So for those that want to learn how to earn more, position themselves to earn more, we have that ability as well. And we even have top-tier income as well built inside of our business system, and it's simple, and it can be used online or offline, so as I was invited to check out a lot of different things, I just told myself that there was really nothing else that I needed. And after I began to do the numbers and really understand the numbers, I realized that if I just put all of my energy and all of my focus and all of my attention here, that I could build a kind of income that would definitely surpass anything I've already done. But that I could also inspire and empower a lot of people along the way to possibly go out there and begin doing something really big for themselves, which, again, One Big Team was all about that. And, to also position myself for once, to be honest with you guys, for once, I really do see how building $1 million a year business is possible. And again, I'll talk about that a little bit later as well. But, just want to kind of kick off the call. I'm going to actually start off with my girl, Lydia. So we have Lydia in the middle, at least from my point of view. I have Lydia in the middle. I have Jonathan on the end. And what you guys are going to be able to hear tonight is you're going to be able to hear our stories, why we're here, what gets us excited. And again, our whole focus is just to inspire and empower you and really cause you to take action. If you were invited here by one of our guests, please make sure that you really pay attention and you get back to the person that invited you. Make sure that you have their link, in terms of getting started and plugging yourself into the system. If you have any additional questions, get back to them. We're not really here to do a business presentation for you here tonight. We're here to let you know why we've chosen NWC and to tell you a little bit more about us. So maybe that can kind of nudge you closer to the decision of making sure that you partner with One Big Team as well. Again, rallying together for one common cause. So Lydia, the stage is yours. Feel free to share your story and, just let it rip, girl.
Alrighty. Well, good evening, everyone. And if you don't know me, my name is Lydia Botello. I've been in the online marketing space for about 13 years now, on and off. Mostly on, but I've had some years where I wasn't active. As a professional background, I come from a teaching background. I also have a counseling background. Never really worked it. When my daughter was born, she was born a preemie. I was able to stay home, and that's how I learned about the, network marketing, home businesses, and the internet. And I've been hooked ever since. But one thing that I do want to share is I am very excited about this opportunity for a few reasons. When you've been in this industry for a while, you've joined different things, and I've made money along the way. But you get to a point where you start to understand compensation plans, and you get to understand also the process of building a business. And over the years, what some of the things that I look for nowadays in a business is, how, in other words, okay, we get into this industry not so much because of the product or, the product, of course, is very important, but we're here to create a lifestyle for our families. We're here to create our dreams, create memories, and you need cash flow to do that. People join network marketing companies because of that. That's why they're doing that. They're trying to leave their jobs. They're trying to have more time freedom. And they're trying to spend more time creating memories with their families. And it takes cash flow to do that. If you want to go on a cruise, if you want to go on a nice vacation, if you want to purchase that beautiful home, put your kids in a nice school, it takes cash flow to do that. And some businesses will take you there quicker, and others will take you there very, very slow. So over the years, it's extremely important for me, especially as a single parent, to create cash flow quickly, and so and residual income. And one of the things that we have here at National Wealth Center is the ability to create wealth if you're interested. I mean, it only takes about 200 people, I believe, to create literally $1 million with this company if you're interested in doing that. If you're not interested in $1 million, well, how about $250,000? $250,000 a year income, you can do that with I did the math, 142 people. Now, most network marketing companies, you would need thousands and thousands and thousands of people under you in order to create $250,000, $500,000 income. So immediate, cash flow that pays you immediately instead of having to wait 30 days. Also, it's important to like I said, we're here for our dreams. We're trying to create a lifestyle for ourselves, whether it's leaving your job, whether it's buying that house, whether it's paying off all your bills and be out of debt, whatever your goal and dream is. Do you want to get there quicker, or do you want to take the slow route? Because you can do that. And this gives you the opportunity to get there quicker because of the way it pays. You get paid 100% commissions. Now, I've joined different things in the past that were 100% commissions, but the value wasn't there. And it was extremely important when I was presented with this opportunity that the value be there. And we absolutely do have the value. In fact, I never even noticed it before. I had seen this before, and I never really paid attention. But maybe we can pull up the one of the big bonuses that we get as a team, and joining our team specifically, is the Internet Domination Vault that we have. And I know there's a ton of stuff out there as far as internet marketing trainings and so forth, but the training that you're actually going to get here is actually stuff that works. Stuff that, like, video marketing, blogging, and keyword researching. I mean, stuff that really works, not just the superficial stuff. I mean, we're talking about, these are in-depth training. I mean, I think the value that we're getting here is extremely important. And whatever business you're in, it doesn't matter whether you're in a nutritional, it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're in a financial services business. I have that too, but you need to learn how to market. And you need to have an online presence. So all of the information back there is all about branding yourself. It's all about driving traffic to your website. But strategies that actually really work, because there's, like I said, a million things out there. But do they work? I mean, are they like proven to work? And I'm just really happy. We really, like Steph said earlier, we have everything here. Really, we really do. The cash flow, you get paid immediately. It's quicker to accumulate wealth if you're interested in doing that. If you're only interested in 60,000, well, you know what? You don't need that many people, actually, and that's fine too. Whatever your dreams and goals are, do you rather have 5,000 people in your downline, or would you just want to work with less than 100 people to create an incredible lifestyle for yourself? So that's one of the things that I looked at in this business, and I'm really happy. I'm just getting started with it. But I'm very excited, and the biggest thing you mentioned there is focus. I think one of the things, I know I have experienced this, and I believe most people do, is when you don't see results right away, or not right away, because there's obviously you need to have patience with the process. But one of the things in network marketing that was a big frustration for me was the attrition rate. And as you're building, they're leaving as fast as they're coming in, and then you have to build again, and it's like you're getting here, and then it's kind of like it's dwindling down again, and you're only getting like 2 or 3%, or maybe 8% max on the auto ship that they're paying. So it doesn't accumulate quick enough. So cash flow is extremely important. I don't care what business you're in. That's why I don't marry any companies. So that's why I joined this, and I'm really excited, and I hope you all see the value. Maybe we can share that marketing vault so they can see actually the kind of value we get. Oh, we can't hear you, Steph. We can't hear you.
Okay, am I back now? Something was really funky happening.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yes, I will actually share that vault for sure, because it definitely is a really great bonus that we're able to give the members of one big team. Now, keep in mind, we attract people from all walks of life. There are some people that love the offline way of building their business. They love belly to belly. They love being able to just reach out and connect, with people they know, like, and trust within their local areas. And there are people like me where if it wasn't for the internet and online marketing, I would not be where I am today. So I just have a huge respect and a huge love for the online marketing space, because it literally took me from failing in this industry to being able to have massive success, because I did learn things like branding myself and adding value and giving value and just learning how to do business in a certain way where I didn't have to prospect for people. but I was able to actually put stuff and information and content out there where people literally come to me on a daily basis. They email me, they respond to my videos, they look me up on Facebook, they call me, they text me. People come to me. So if you're watching this hangout right now, and maybe one of the things you've always feared about starting a business of your own is how are you going to reach and connect with new people? You know, and the whole fear of bugging your family and your friends once again with something else, you know, in terms of a business, I can honestly tell you that if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. So let me actually attempt to share my screen because I want to show you guys what you get access to, and then we will actually bring up Jonathan so he can share his story and let you know why he has chosen NWC as a financial vehicle of choice for himself. All right, can you guys see my screen?
No. Oh, wait, let me see. Yes.
Can you guys see it now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so what you guys are looking at here is an internet domination training website that we give access to our team. My sponsor actually built a business of over 1,000 memberships. You guys, when you hear us talk about the numbers within NWC, I'm not going to use the word downline because a downline represents a really big organization of people that you get paid on whether or not, you know, you directly sponsor them or not. Within NWC, our income is very much so different. I want you to think of this as if you have the ability to build your own membership base. And you not only get paid for the people that get a direct membership from you, but also pass up memberships that your team members give to you as well. Okay, so that's how we get paid here. So when I think about my business with NWC, I think about it as how big can I build my membership base. Okay, so when you decide to actually join our team, you get access to this website. My sponsor is the one who put together this training website, and in his first year in business with the old platform that NWC was on, which was Infinity Downline. Again, you guys, 100% transparency here, okay? Not trying to hide anything from you guys. Infinity Downline was the platform that NWC came from. Well, my sponsor, in his first year, built a membership base that's paying him of 1,000 people, right over 1,000 people. And at that time, we only had the $25 level. So you go ahead and do the math. Okay, 1,000 people times 25 bucks a month is a pretty hefty income. Well, what he basically did was he took all the knowledge, all the experience, and everything that he's learned about online marketing and building a business, and he put it into this training website. So you get access to all of this information. A lot of times people will come into a business and they will struggle because they feel like they just don't know what to do. And to be quite honest, it really is never your sponsor's job to teach you, you know, the intricacies of the business. They're not here to teach you how to do video marketing, how to use an autoresponder, how to do keyword research. Those are all things that you should be resourceful enough and motivated enough to go out there and learn yourself. Just like I learned many years ago. I never had a website like this. But you're going to get access to this training website where you're going to learn everything from website creation. If you want to build your own blog and you know nothing about WordPress, we're going to teach you that within here. If you know nothing about how to set up an autoresponder or how to use email marketing, you're going to learn it right in here. You know, if you know nothing about keyword research or SEO, you can learn it here. YouTube marketing, paid advertising and fast traffic, banner marketing, pay-per-click, solo ads, ad networks, you know, social marketing, social media marketing, Craigslist. There is so much that you can learn right within here. So there really is no reason for someone to get started on our team and to not figure out a marketing path in which to begin building their business. One of the homework assignments I gave my community today, because I went through this last night just out of wanting to know more, is this area called What Really Works, What Doesn't. And my sponsor has a series of videos and illustrations in this area where he breaks down what really works in terms of our business. And he focuses so much on branding and adding value and giving back and helping people. You know, so that's really what you have access to when you decide to partner with us. And guess what? That is all a bonus. That is all extra. You paid nothing extra for that. It's all there for you to take in the information. One thing that I will tell you, I'm going to hopefully go back to my screen the right way here. I don't know. Hold on one second. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Trying to figure out how to go back to, or to how to stop screen sharing.
I think you just click back on it, on the screen share button, and it'll bring you back. There you
All
go.
right, there we go. Awesome. See, you guys, I'm still learning so much about a lot of this stuff, but making really nice money as I go. So if you know nothing about online marketing, but you've always seen people shoot videos or market on Facebook in such a way, or on Craigslist, and you've wanted to learn these things for once, you don't have to go out there and Google it or YouTube it. You literally have a platform right there that can teach you anything you want to know. The one disclaimer that I will give you is don't try to take in all the information. What I would say is learn and master one marketing strategy and just learn it and master it until you begin to get the results. Until you begin to get leads and people contacting you and you begin to get signups, don't try to take in too many marketing strategies at one time. A lot of people know me from YouTube because it was the first marketing strategy that I learned, and I just stuck with it. I kept shooting videos because I kept getting leads, I kept getting signups, and I made a lot of money. So that really began to be like my marketing strategy of choice, and I just built upon it over the years. And when I had that down, I just began to add other strategies on top of it. So again, you guys, that's a bonus that you get when you join anyone within the One Big Team community. So what I want to do now is I want to bring up Jonathan. I would love for you guys to be able to hear Jonathan's story. This guy has crazy passion. He is so motivated. He is so upbeat. I know that he's going to inspire you with his story and with his reasoning for why he decided to choose National Wealth Center as a top vehicle, financial vehicle of choice for him. So Jonathan, feel free to take it away.
Hey, Steph, you hear me? You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for having me on the call. When I first got him just on the call, as soon as you put me onto the call, Steph, that day, I mean, my eyes lit up. I looked across the room and I was like, babe, I'm starting something new tonight. And she was just like, she was complete. I was really vested into my old company, but when I looked at her and I said that, she saw it. She was like, wow, what happened? What is it that you saw? And I haven't been in the industry too long. I've only been in the industry since January, and I was involved in another company. It was doing really well, but there was something that like you said in the beginning of when you started talking, there's not a lot of unity. There's little groups. There's this little team over here, this little team over there, this little team over here, and then everybody's doing their own thing. You don't get that that unity where everybody's like, hey, we're having a big hangout and everybody's going to be on it. You don't get that. You have to be lucky to get invited to something like that. You have to be lucky to get involved with top leaders. And right off back, when I seen the One Big Team movement, I mean, it was just all about everybody helping everybody, and that's what I really like about it. I mean, as far as coming in as a newbie, I feel like anybody could learn the structure of it, the basics of it, and if you already have been involved in it, then you're just going to get the ball rolling that much quicker by already having the information and knowing what to do with it. It's all right there. The internet domination thing is awesome. I mean, I even have team members that they join, they see that, and they're like, man, I'm on the first page of Google. They were messing with the SEO and their WordPress. I mean, you don't have to be a genius. As long as you're willing to learn and take in the information, apply it, put it into your daily routine, and get a real system going for yourself. Anybody can really get it going. And as far as product and stuff, I mean, the personal development. I got into personal development with basically when Steph started telling me you need to start going Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and Sleight of Edge and books like that. I mean, I started reading and I started getting into it, and that started really getting your mind into where it needs to be to understand that our mind states have been set up a whole different way, a whole different way of thinking our whole lives, and we have to think a different way if you want to earn a different way of living. You want to live a good lifestyle. You have to think about how the people that have the Maseratis and the people who already have mansions, what are they doing differently from you? And this is the state of mind. Is they know they want, they know they're gonna get it, they know they're gonna have it, no matter who is in their path telling them no. And that's what I like about the whole way our system and our platform and our products are set up. I mean, every month we get new benefits, new features in the back that you could they just put your mind right in the right place. If you're ever feeling like something's not going right, go in the back office and you're gonna find something in there that's gonna boost you back up and get you back in the game and get you, get you jump started again. So yeah, Steph, thanks for introducing me. We're just getting started, and it's really gonna be a crazy movement once people start seeing this.
You are welcome, Jonathan. I love your young energy, your young spirit. It's so funny because, and people know me, they think I'm crazy because I'm a woman that doesn't mind sharing her age. I'm 40 years old, and a lot of times the older we get in life, the more jaded we become. We become a lot more closed-minded to opportunities because we feel like we have so much baggage and so much history, and we're hanging on to so much that a lot of times we can't entertain the idea of something new. And what I like about positioning myself with young people like Jonathan is they get it. He mentioned two things that I really want to share because they stood out to me. He said, number one, a system, putting together a system for yourself. You guys, that's all business is really ever about, a system for yourself. Whether you're the offline kind of person that gets up out of your house every single day and you beat the street to find new people to connect with. If that's your system, work your system. It's a business. You've got to find a way that works for you where every single day you're going to be able to get after it to get the job done. Or if you're online like myself and like Lydia and even Jonathan, what do you do on Facebook every single day? If you have a blog, what are you doing inside of your blog every single day? Are you shooting videos? Are you emailing your list? Are you placing ads? Are you on Craigslist? What are you doing every single day inside of your business? What is your system? And I like the fact that Jonathan said he's only been involved in this industry since January. But I've seen Jonathan jump in this. I saw him position himself to maximize our compensation plan. He got started at our personal development level. He got started with our business development level. And he got started with our wealth advantage level because he realized that if you want to make the most amount of money, you got to be in ready position. And that's what Jonathan did. And then I saw Jonathan go out there and take very, very swift action. He began to share it with people. And that's what I love about the young spirit is that they're not jaded. They don't know about all the failures and baggages. And I'm sure Jonathan might have failures. And I know he might have baggage and bad experiences. But it's just funny. The young spirit just goes out there and it just does what it does. And if you're young on this hangout right now, I have a message for you. And if you're older, more experienced, I have a message for you as well. If you're younger, I envy you because I really wish I would have gotten this when I was very younger because I don't think young people understand how influential they are amongst each other. I think back to when I was 21, 22, had I had a big group of friends that were around the same age, it would have been so easy to influence them to jump into something like this together and to truly begin running with it. Because if you think about it, what else in life do a lot of 22 and 23-year-olds have in common? Or what do they have going on? Not a whole lot of anything. A lot of times they're open-minded, they're fresh, they're excited, and they're willing to take that chance. So if you're young, I just want to tell you, understand the power of the influence you have amongst your peers. Use that, okay? Because what we are doing is not foreign. What we are doing is not weird. There are people who have absolutely transformed their entire lives because of this industry. So just understanding what you have your hands on is so key to getting people to see the bigger picture of what it is that we're doing. And if you are more seasoned in life, you've had your life experiences. Maybe you've been through a couple of careers. Maybe you have been involved in numerous opportunities, and maybe you've had some successes and you've had some failures. I just want to let you know that it's just not too late. That there are a lot of people that are out there that are not satisfied with where they are in life right now. They're working jobs they don't enjoy. They're coming up on retirement and they know there's not enough money there. It's time to send kids to college and they know they are not truly prepared. There are people every single day that are jumping on YouTube, they're jumping on Google and Bing and Yahoo and they are searching. What are they searching for? Ways to make extra money, how to start a home-based business, emergency cash. They are searching for all kind of things that are relevant to what it is that we offer and the solutions that we bring people. And that's how I look at what we have to offer. This is a solution. maybe that's why I have no problem sharing it with other people, because I don't feel like I am pushing a business on them. I feel like I am offering them a viable solution. You know, so what I actually want to do right now is just begin to share a little bit about the business system, so you kind of understand what we have our hands on and what you also can position yourself with. Getting started with National Wealth Center, you can literally get started for as little as $35. And that $35 gets you your membership into the personal development membership, which is so key. I love the fact that that is our first membership, because a very, very weak mind is going to lay a very, very weak foundation for your business and also for your life. So I love knowing that we begin to plug people into valuable information that helps to transform their minds. So many times people talk themselves out of businesses and out of good opportunities before they even have a chance to get started, because their mindset is not set for success. So we begin to give you access to that information within the very first membership. So it's $25 for your personal development membership, and then $9.95 for your admin fee. Okay? When you pay that admin fee, it also gives you access to our National Savings Center, which is an amazing application that you can have for your phone as well as for your desktop, that allows you to save money all around your local area. I mean, just all around, period. Whenever you're going to shop somewhere, just check the National Savings Center and see what kind of deals you might have within your local area. I got to share the favorite deal that I have found is one of my favorite shops, which is White House Black Market. And it allowed me to save $20 off of an $80 purchase or higher. When I saw that, I was sold. I'm like, okay, if I can keep finding, deals like this, I'm good to go. So that's just an example, of the kind of deals that you can find within the National Savings Center. Our second membership is our business development membership, and that is $50 for the membership. And what you get with that is business building resources. How to run your business more effectively, traffic generating strategies, business building audios and videos. Again, things to help you take your business to maybe a higher level than where it is right now. I think we all can attest that we don't know everything there is to know. So the more information you can take in, guess what? The bigger value you can be out there. And the way that I like to tell people to make use of the information is, don't just take it in for yourself, but if you decide to plug into, for example, something within the business development membership and you get an aha moment, why not shoot a video? Why not do a Facebook post? Why not do a blog post? Find a way to give that information back to another person to inspire and empower them, and to get them thinking, a different way about business. That's been one of my big tips over the years, is that when I learn something, I'm very quick to give it back. So, that's what you can do with the information, is just begin to share what it is that you're learning, to get other people excited about what we have to offer within our memberships. And then our last part of our membership within our recurring part is our Wealth Advantage. And that's everything to deal with wealth accumulation. How to keep more of your money, how to make more of your money, and just really giving you digital content that helps you understand more about wealth. A lot of times, even young people like Jonathan, they come into these businesses, they begin to make a lot of money, and the first thing you see is the bling. The first thing you see is all the materialistic things. No one's really talking about keeping their money, accumulating wealth, and understanding that sometimes business doesn't always stay good. So you got to make sure that you're saving and that you're preparing for the long term. So within our memberships, you get a little bit of everything. You get food for your mind, you get food for your business, and you get food for your wealth as well, wealth knowledge as well. So to be honest with you, this is where it gets really fun, and these were the numbers that Lydia spoke about. If someone got really, really excited and they decided to come in with all three memberships, like honestly all three of us did, literally you're starting your own business for $185. Now go ahead and whip out your calculators, because for those that are here for numbers, I want to break down the numbers for you, because I spoke to a guy today, and I loved talking to him because he made me remember what business is all about. And he said, Steph, I've done this for a long time. The products are products. I'm glad they're good, valuable products. However, I'm in business for the numbers. And the reason I want to join is because I already know I got to come in with 175. I already get, that bringing in 50 people at 175, makes me $100,000 a year, and 500 people makes me $1 million a year. You guys understand the numbers. You understand how big that is. And that's what we need to understand, is that people are looking at numbers. A lot of times we want to get so caught up in the products, and I'm glad our products are valuable. However, in order to build a business that is paying you a lot of money and that is very, very lucrative, you've got to understand the numbers. And when you're good at understanding the numbers and sharing those numbers with other people, guess what you do? You begin to attract people who see that bigger vision for themselves. Instead of looking at this as just a $25 business or a business that can get started for $35, you begin to attract the person that already has an executive level income, and they're wanting to find a business to help them match that executive level income so they can fire their boss and begin to live the entrepreneurial life. You know, when you start treating this like a business, you begin to attract people who are looking for that kind of income, that kind of freedom, and what it is that we have to offer here. So, Lydia, I know that that was one thing that fired you up. So do you want to share a little bit about the numbers, you know, and how that got you really excited?
Yeah, well, you know, like I was sharing earlier, you know, I've worked different online businesses. I can remember, you know, I had a team of like 300 people in a nutritional company, and my monthly check was only like $1,200. You know, now if we have 300 people here, just let's say if they come in, you know, all in with all three levels, 300 people here will pay you $52,000 a month. That's crazy. It's the same amount of money you're investing in another business. Most you know, companies you're on an auto ship of about $125 to $150 per month for products, but you're only making between, let's say, 2% to 8% on that auto ship. So just do the math. You know, how many people do you need to make $52,000 a month? That's a lot of people. You know, $52,000 a month. But let's just say, you know, some people just can't even fathom that kind of income. Let's just go very conservative. You know, so if you even just came in with the first two levels, which is $75 a month, you know, $75 a month, 300 people, I'm just doing it based on that company that I was with, you know, that's still $22,000 a month income, $22,500, you know. And when I look at the numbers that way, it's extremely, that's one of the things that I look at, you know, because I see companies that have great products, and they're awesome products, but I don't get motivated with the pay plan because I know that it will take a massive amount of people in my downline to be able to create this, you know, this income that I want. And like I said earlier, you know, we get into network marketing or home-based businesses, not so much because of the company and the product, although those things are extremely important. I would not be here if the value wasn't here, because then it would just be a money deal. There truly is value here. But it's extremely important to get to my destination quicker. So if you're trying to get to, you know, X, you know, place, whatever that place is for you, you know, you have to ask yourself, how quickly do you want to get there? Do you want to get there through the 5-year route, or do you want to do it in a quicker way? And this opportunity gets you there in a quicker way with less amount of people. I mean, you don't have to build something with like thousands and thousands and thousands of people under you. And the other thing that attracted me was the fact that literally I can do that on my own. You know, if I wanted to build, let's say, just a 6-figure income, just, you know, 100,000, you can literally do that with your own efforts without the efforts of other people under you. If that's, you know, and it's all residual income. So if you're not depending on your team to duplicate or to, you know, if you just brought in customers who really just want the services, you know, how to learn how to do blogging and build themselves a presence online and how to do internet marketing. If they just wanted the product, you can do that completely on your own and still create a great income for yourself. So that's extremely important for me in looking for a business nowadays. And everything is right here. And obviously the community, we're building a nice community. We're attracting people of like caliber, you know, people who see the vision, people who want, you know, who are into creating their lifestyle freedom. You know, they're trying to leave their jobs. They're trying to create a different lifestyle for their families. And they see that with this vehicle, it is a vehicle. You know, you can choose whatever vehicle you want. Do you want the jet plane or do you want the buggy? To me, I'd rather be on the jet plane and get to my destination because life is short. It is short. You know, I want to live my dream life now, not later. And you know what? I hear a lot of people, yeah, but, you know, my company's a good company, it's a stable company, and I'm here for the long term. Great. keep using the products and keep building that on the on the back end, but live your life now. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. Every day I wake up and I say, thank you, Lord, for another day not promised. In fact, you want to know something? I was in a car accident just 3 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. My car was completely totaled. Now, thank God, nothing serious happened to me or my boy. He got hit harder because the airbag went right in his face. But that made me realize how fleeting life is, because I was not expecting that. And this car just came out of nowhere, got right in front of me, and I was the one that hit him. But it just made me realize, you know what? We don't have, the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan. I mean, I'd rather be on the now plan, and instant pay is very attractive. And especially with something that, that has massive value like we have here. So, yeah, the system is already in place. Just follow it. Can't buy numbers. I mean, it's all right there. So that's what I have to say about it, because I think I just think that we do have great value. I've done businesses in the past where you get 100% commissions, or you make a chunk commission, whatever, on signups and so forth, but the value wasn't really there, or maybe the community was not professional. And all those things together, they're extremely important, because other people that you prospect, they will look at that too. And it's good I feel good to know that I'm sharing something that really is valuable, and a solution to whatever your goal is, whether it's eliminating debt, whether it's just leaving your job, creating extra income, maybe another extra $1,000, or creating wealth. It's all here. So thanks for sharing it with me, Steph. I really do appreciate it, because I was looking for something, and this is the solution for me. So.
Well, I'm glad you're here, girl. I know you're going to do awesome with it. You're already, getting out there doing what you have to do, sharing it with people. And you have a really big vision, and people are going to follow that, and that's what's so important. You had mentioned Now Money. Jonathan, I know you're a money man. Do you want to tell people and talk about, how the instant pay, how that works, and maybe how you've been enjoying that? And I know you said you're kind of new to this, since January in terms of this industry, but what has the instant pay really meant for you?
I mean, the instant pay is like a motivator. I mean, if you wake up and you know that you say you got a bill due tomorrow, and you got to bust it out and say, I have to make this happen. I got to make sure my PayPal says $400 because I have $389 going to my car insurance tomorrow. I mean, whatever, it's just great. You don't have to wait 2 weeks. You don't have to wait for anybody to approve of it. And you get your money, and it's yours. It's right into your account, to your PayPal or your merchant account, however you set it up. That's just something unheard of, really, in this industry. People don't understand the power of instant pay.
Yeah, instant pay for me was something really big. I've been involved in many companies where there was instant pay. The unfortunate thing is, industry is a lot of times, like Lydia said, the value's not there. There's no value. It is just a money game. And the very unique thing with Peter Wolfing and his, entire suite of opportunities and products is he really does focus on value, making sure that is things that people really can use and benefit from, and it's not just a money game. Peter Wolfing and his company, Multiplex System, it's been around for 16 years, and the platform that NWC was built upon has been here since 2009. So we're not talking about something that's brand new. For me, I decided to just shift a lot of my attention here because I saw that a lot could be accomplished with, a little bit of consistent effort. And for me, that was just the bottom line. We had talked about the numbers, and when I heard Peter say on a video that with 507 memberships paying you $175 a month, that equaled $1 million a year business, I almost got sick to my stomach, because I've been online for 7 years, and I have literally recruited thousands of people into a variety of opportunities. And all I could think about was, wow, if I can just stay put for a couple years and give crazy amounts of value to my team and really just present this as the opportunity that can help you, make the kind of money that you're seeking and build the kind of business that you're seeking, 507 memberships, at the personal, business, and wealth advantage levels is going to be nothing. You know, and that's where most people go wrong in this industry is they don't stay put. They give something a couple of months and then they're off to something else, but they've never gotten better as a business person. You know, they're off to something else because they think the magic is in the opportunity. The magic is in you. The magic is in the skill sets that you decide to develop for yourself. You know, I didn't recruit thousands of people because my opportunities were good. I recruited thousands of people because I got better, because I was good, because I mastered my marketing strategies, and I learned how to appeal to people's senses. I learned how to put myself in the way of what people were searching for. I learned how to show up on YouTube when somebody was searching for something. I learned how to show up on Google when someone was searching for something. And with that internet domination training website I showed, guess what? You get access to the exact same information that can teach you what I know about dominating the internet and being there when people are looking for what you have to offer. You know, so as one big team, you know, I want to welcome you into our community. I want to invite you into our community because if you've been looking for a business that you can operate online where literally you have the freedom to build this however you see fit. You have the freedom to truly be in business for yourself. You know, we don't have a lot of the politics that a lot of the companies have out there where you can't market multiple opportunities or where you can't market your business in a certain fashion. You know, it really is up to you. How do you want to reach and connect with people on a daily basis? It's up to you. You know, how big do you want to build your organization? It's up to you. If you decide you want to add another income stream onto your business, guess what? That's up to you as well. I wouldn't really recommend it until you're making, you know, a solid $5,000 plus a month in your business, but it's still up to you. No one's going to judge you. So for me, I just really like the freedom that National Wealth Center has given me to be a business owner and an entrepreneur that just simply wants to be able to go out there and inspire and empower more people by giving them access to the information that they're already searching for. You know, so in closing, I just want to say that whoever invited you here, make sure that you get back to them and thank them for inviting you here and ask them to get more information if you need more information on NWC. And what I would say is just make the decision to get started. Once you get started with one big team, you're going to be plugged into our inner circle. You'll get access to a getting started blueprint. You'll get access to that the internet domination training, and you'll get access to a lot of other things that are just all here as guides and blueprints to help you in really taking your business to that next level and getting you off to a very, very fast start. Lydia, did you want to say anything in closing?
No, pretty much said it all. Thank you for having me tonight, and had a lot of fun. And you know, I would just encourage the viewers to really check this out and not have pre-set ideas about, you know, if you've heard of the other name, you know, Infinity Downline. You know, actually I did, you know, because I didn't realize it was the same company, or this is actually a little bit different, but it's an offshoot of that. But, you know, just have an open mind and really check it out. And if you're new to internet marketing, or you've been in the game for a while but still don't know how to generate leads or brand yourself, you know, I really encourage you to really look at the training that you have here. There's a ton of other types of internet marketing platforms out there that are a lot more expensive, and pretty much you're getting a lot of valuable training here that you're going to see results with for half the price pretty much. So that's something to consider. Plus, on top of that, you know, if you decide to promote it as well, you know, you make an incredible income. You make 100% commissions. So I mean, it can't get any better than that. So I would just encourage you to really keep an open mind, really check it out, and you know, just do your homework. Just look at it.
Jonathan, anything in closing?
Yeah, I just got to pretty much say the same. You know, just keep an open mind to the opportunity. Don't put it down before you actually, you know, see what it can do for you and what it can do for your life. Starting even at the $25 level, I mean, going back to the instant pay thing, if you start at the $25 level and you start doing your thing and someone says, hey, I want to join at the $175 level, I mean, even if you were to go out of pocket right then and there, you're going to be getting instant commissions and upgrading. So start where you're comfortable, get up to where you know, where you're going to get, you're going to grow. It's inevitable. As soon as you start putting it out there, and you're going to grow. So just start where you're comfortable and don't be scared to just, dive in and build your business up.
And you know what, that's actually really, really big what Jonathan just said. Of course, this wasn't a call where we were going to go over the business in detail. We do have, a website. We do have things that you can actually watch, learn more about the business. And that's where you're actually going to get, be able to do your due diligence better. But one thing he mentioned that's key is that you do break even with your very first sale. And I think that's important to know because it really does take the fear away from jumping into your business. Is let's say you do get started with a $25 level and someone decides they want to come in with all 3 levels. It really does just make sense to go ahead and upgrade yourself to the other levels because as soon as they get started, that money is coming instantly back to you. Whether you choose the merchant, option or whether you choose the PayPal, the money is still coming right back to you. So you literally do break even with your very first sales at each level. Your second sales pass up, your third sale comes right back to you. So now you're in profit status at your third sale. Your fourth sale passes up, and then your fifth sales and on go right into, your PayPal or your merchant account. So it really doesn't take a lot of referrals. I don't want to say a lot of effort because everyone comes into business with different variables. I don't know where you are right now in life or in business or, what your experience is. But when you saw the access you have to training, I think you really have to make up your mind that there really is no excuse. There really is nowhere else for you to go to get access to all the great free training that you're going to have access to help you take this business to whatever heights you decide to take it to. So again, this is your girl, Steph Perez, Lydia and Jonathan. You guys, thank you so much for joining this Hangout. Thank you, everyone who's watching this Hangout, whether you're watching it live or you're watching the replay. If you're watching it live, we also have a company webinar going on at 10 p.m. Be sure to get back to the person that invited you and let them know that you would like to join that webinar, and you can actually hear Peter live going through the business and explaining all the details, of NWC, from the products, the memberships, the compensation plan, and just all the goodies that are entailed in that. So just get back to the person that invited you, and I just look so forward to having you a part of our one big team. Have a really good night, guys. Bye.
Good night.